Welcome to Epic Play DFS, where bettors become winners. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay up to date with all of our expert tips, tricks, and picks. Today, we're talking about something that a lot of people get excited every year, the NBA All-Star Weekend. But, is it really a smart time to place bets? No, it's not. And here's why. So, let's start with the unpredictability. All-Star Weekend is meant to be a celebration of the league's best players, but it's also a spectacle. And that means it's not about playing the game to win, it's about putting on a show. We've seen it time and time again where stars just don't bring their usual energy. The games aren't competitive in the traditional sense. In fact, all the NBA All-Star games are known for their relaxed style of play. Players aren't looking to grind out a win, they're looking to put on a highlight reel for the fans. Think about the slam dunk contest. It's a fan favorite, but it's also one of the most unpredictable events. You've got players who are fantastic dunkers, but the judging can be totally subjective. What one person finds exciting, another might not. And let's be honest, there's no consistency in how the event plays out. One dunker might get a 10 on an impressive dunk, and the next might get a 6 for something just as difficult. That makes it very hard to place reliable bets. Then, we've got the 3-point contest and the skills challenge. Now don't get me wrong, these events are fun to watch, but do you really want to bet your money on players who might be having an off day or are just going through the motions? These contests are more about flair than actual basketball skill, which is not great for betting. Next up is the lack of real stakes. In a regular season game, players have something to fight for. Whether it's a playoff positioning, personal stats, or just team pride, there's always a reason to give 100%. But during All-Star Weekend, players don't have the same motivation. The All-Star game itself does not count for standings, and no one is really worried about getting hurt, meaning they might not be pushing themselves as hard as they would in a regular game. Now, let's talk about the risk of injuries. While the All-Star game is supposed to be fun, we've seen it before. Players come in a little too relaxed and end up with minor injuries. Whether it's a sprained ankle from a dunk contest or just general wear and tear from playing, injuries are always a concern when players aren't fully committed to the game. And when players are taking it easy, betting on a winner becomes even more of a gamble. One thing a lot of casual bettors don't realize is player behavior during All-Star Weekend is much harder to predict. Some players come in with the mindset of I want to win, while others are there purely for fun, to enjoy the festivities, and to hang out with their peers. So even if a player is considered a favorite, you can't be sure that they're gonna give it their all. With all these external factors in play, it makes betting on the outcome feel like a shot in the dark. Now, some of you might be thinking, but it's still fun to bet on. And hey, I totally get that. All-Star Weekend is a great time to kick back and enjoy the highlights and the excitement. But when it comes to putting money down, it's just not the smartest move. The lack of real competition, the randomness of the events, and the absence of stakes make it a tough place to find value bets. So my advice? Sit back, enjoy the weekend, and save your bets for games where the players are really bringing their A-game. If you're serious about making smart bets and growing your bankroll, I highly recommend checking our winnable VIP plans for more. So if you're ready for real action, be sure to check out our plans today. Drop a comment below. Do you bet on All-Star Weekend, or do you steer clear like we do? I would love to hear your thoughts, and remember, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.